So, I mean, it was,
So we were just discussing about this balance between the time you spend going out around the state, getting public testimony, and then the time that you come back after that and put towards deliberation. And it's an interesting balance to find the right point of that. But we also discussed, at least from the board's perspective, as we were going through the state, you're forming opinions, you're listening to what the testimony is, and then thinking about how these different areas of the state would fit together and how you might be able to make, all 40 House districts fit together. So it's kind of that balance. And
but I guess when you're in Nome, you think about what they're saying.
yeah,
But then when you go somewhere else, you have to remember what happened in Nome and
right, but you also have to think, when you're in Nome, you have to think about how it's going to integrate with other places you've already been. So it's that process of taking the public input, but then figuring out how that integrates. Because in the end, you have to have 40 separate districts that all follow the Constitution, and sometimes communities can't get what they want. It just doesn't all fit together in the puzzle.
So let me ask another question while I got you here.
Okay.
How did you know there was a majority for the Senate pairings on November 8 or 9, whatever that was?
Had no clue. None of it, any of it, the decisions, did I know what the outcome was going to be.
But you
Although
said,
for Fairbanks,
we seem to have a majority.
just listening to when people spoke about it, and people would say, I like this area, or this makes sense to me, and this board member might say something that's contrary to that, just trying to figure out where everybody is. You get some kind of a sense of where different members are coming from on those different pairings. So it gives you some kind of sense without having a vote.
Thank you.
You bet, Steve. Well, thanks for your efforts, too. And